The phenomenon of Chinese aunties and uncles is a phenomenon of astonishing uniqueness and scale. These members of China's older generation demonstrate incredible energy and determination in a variety of situations, from supermarket shopping to traveling abroad. Consider the scenes in stores where the aunties literally sweep goods off the shelves. Their power and pressure are truly impressive. Or take the famous group dances in the squares, ladies' dances, which have become a real cultural phenomenon of modern China. These dances emerged in the 1990s when massive layoffs at state-owned enterprises left millions of people unemployed. Needing affordable leisure time, they began to gather in squares to dance together. Gradually, this grew into a large-scale movement that spread across the country. Today, about 100 million Chinese regularly participate in such dances. They flooded all open spaces, parks, parking lots, even streets. They dance everywhere and at all times, regardless of the weather or time of day. This passion for dancing sometimes reaches the absurd, known cases when aunties arrange dances right on the highway during traffic jams. However, this phenomenon has a downside. Loud music and constant noise cause dissatisfaction of the surrounding people. Conflicts arise with local residents, some resorting to drastic measures to drive away the dancers. There have even been tragic cases with a fatal outcome. Interestingly, the roots of this dance passion go back to the time of the Cultural Revolution. The dance of loyalty to Mao Zedong was popular then, and many of today's aunties and uncles were Red Guards in their youth. Perhaps modern dances are an echo of that era, but in a new context. The behavior of Chinese elderly people often shocks others with their cavalier behavior. This is manifested not only in China, but also abroad. There have been cases when groups of Chinese tourists danced on Red Square in Moscow or near the Louvre Museum in Paris, causing bewilderment of local residents. Where does this behavior come from? Many attribute it to the difficult past of this generation. They survived the terrible famine of the 1960s, periods of hyperinflation in the 1980s and 1990s. Hence the desire to stock up on everything, even if it looks ridiculous from the outside. A striking example is the gold rush of 2013, when Chinese housewives bought gold en masse amid falling prices. For them, it was a way to preserve their savings based on the bitter experience of the past. Despite all the contradictions, the phenomenon of Chinese aunties and uncles is a unique phenomenon, reflecting the country's complex history and the mentality of an entire generation. They have gone through a lot of social upheavals, and their behavior is a kind of way of adapting to a rapidly changing world. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is very important to us. We wish you interesting discoveries and new knowledge about cultures of different countries. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.